went for a walk, and the door guy downstairs goes, "You losing a little weight? Are you trying?" And I was like, I'm trying, yeah." And he was like, "Okay." But that was it. Like, not like, "Looks good," or or like, "Yeah, you're doing it."
I've noticed that you're trying.
He's like, "I think an attempt's being made, but I can't really tell." And I was like, is it too tight? And I was super self-conscious. And then as soon as we sat down, he's like, "What's up with that shirt, man?" And I was like,
I clocked it immediately that I was just like, "Stop mentioning it." Like, he doesn't want you to talk about it.
Yeah, I was just like, "Okay, all right." And I used to have a blanket on the couch. I was like, it's that gray one right there. I was like, I'm just gonna wrap up for the remainder of this podcast. Just be like, "Don't look at me."
You might as well just take it off at that point.
I know, just shirtless podcast.
Yeah.
I think that would be my nightmare.
Bert does it.
That's the next evolution of this.
Shirtless?
Yeah, just shirtless.
Shirtless podcast? Yeah.
Get Bert on. He's on.
That'd be so funny to be like, yeah, so we went from a couple listeners to 0. Why?
Oh, no, it'd go
Why
up.
did I don't
It'd
think
go
so.
up, but for the wrong reason.
But for the wrong reason, yeah. Turns out I'm the #1 comic on Grindr right now.
Everyone's using you to catfish, like on Grindr.
I don't know about all that. I feel like they would be.
The bears are in.
Is that true? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that true?
People want a big grizzly man.
That's so fun. I heard somebody the other day. I worked at Westport this weekend, and a lady told me she was like, girls love a guy with a dad bod, and I was like, that's not a compliment. I was like, I didn't know I had a dad bod until right now.
Right now, you just.
So you're telling me like, oh yeah, girls love a guy that looks like he's given up.
She was negging you.
Okay. I was just like,
She was hitting on you while insulting you.
I was like, either buy a sticker or don't. Okay, just keep going.
Don't objectify me.
Exactly. Thank you guys so much for coming to do it.
Yeah.
Real quick, do you want to give your name and your social media and how people can follow you online?
Yeah, my name is Tara Garrett, although I am going through a stage name change, or trying to, maybe. You can find me on Instagram and other stuff, TikTok, at Tara Sly Says. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Miranda, how about you?
Yeah, I'm Maranda Keith. You can find me at 1213 Miranda with an A. Yeah.
Yeah, the A on Miranda is important.
Yeah, it is very
The A
It's not spelled with an I, like
Yeah.
every other Miranda in the world.
Is it? Wait.
It's
So-
M-A-R.
Is that your name in real life too? Like.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel so bad because I was like, do you and Miranda, M-I-R, want to come by?
No, it's every Miranda is spelled with an I. She's weird.
Yeah. My dad spelt it wrong on accident.
Like on the birth certificate,
Yeah,
so you're just like, well,
Yeah.
I'm Miranda now.
Yeah. Legit, he spelt it wrong on accident.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to laugh at you. I'm sorry. Okay.
That's a good story.
It's different.
It is.
But you have to explain it every time you get
Yeah,
your name
I
out.
do.
Yeah, it's like, my dad's dyslexic.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Well, I'm sorry. I'll make sure that it reflects accordingly because I would have bet my next paycheck.
Yeah, and you probably would have been right on any other Miranda.
Yeah, literally.
So what inspired the stage name?
Oh gosh, Sly. I've had it since like high school or like late grade school, and it's Sly is Slytherin. It's short for Slytherin, so.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, but I thought it'd be easier just to like on stage to be like, my name's Tara Sly. Find me at Tara Sly. So I thought it'd be easier for my socials.
I have such a weird last name, so no one gets Rustler right.
Yeah,
And I've been every variation of that. And so when I first started comedy literally about the length of a shower, I was like, maybe I should do a stage name. And the only thing I came up with was Russ Erickson. And I was like, if I do that, it's like my name's reversed and it's much easier for people to figure out.
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, I hate that. Okay, so it just kept, it was like, no.
I just think of Leif Erikson.
Yeah, I know.
Some kind of historical figure.
Yeah,
That's all I
he
know.
He did a thing or two. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. He invented the cotton gin, didn't he? No.
I genuinely have no idea. I just know that he's important. I'm so stupid. I literally just know the name is important.
I just had dinner with Joe Tillman and Jim Stout. Do you know them?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, and we were talking about how like I feel really stupid sometimes, but I think it's made me happier as a person. Because like all my smart friends are super paranoid about like everything going on in the world, and I'm just like, yeah.
It's so weird.
And I'm like, I wrote a new bit today. I'm so excited to talk about this, and it's like all my friends that are smart are like, the world's going to shit. It's all ending. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, you seem
I'm
really
just like,
unhappy.
colors are pretty.
Yeah.
You guys are 2 peas in a pod.
Cycles. Yeah. No, it's not all bad.
Downtown is safe.
Yeah.
She literally called me on the phone here while we were driving because she was scared to drive alone because we drove separately to drive alone downtown because she's heard about the mean streets of downtown St. Louis.
Yeah.
Nobody's here.
Ballpark Village. Woof.
It was sketchy.
Yeah.
No, nobody's here.
No,
That's true. It is weird. It is weird.
Nobody's
And
downtown.
I do appreciate you coming, and I know that it could not be further away from your work.
I'm only like 15 minutes home from here. So
fine.
I'm okay.
Oh.
I'll be good driving home.
Oh, never mind.
I live close by here.
Do you live back in...
Like Fenton, yeah.
Okay, I didn't want. I was like, maybe she doesn't want where she lives to be out there in the world. So I was like, shit, there.
I'm out there.
You're out. We out here. Because you guys work. Well, you might not. Do you want to mention it? Do you care?
I don't care.
Yeah, both of you work at the St. Charles Funny Bone.
Yeah.
So, shout out St. Charles Funny Bone. Make sure you go check it out.
Wednesdays, I'm there. That's it.
Oh, really?
That's mostly what I work.
That's
Although I'm working
that's a
this
good
weekend.
gig.
I'm also hosting in November.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm hosting a weekend.
Do you know for who?
It's the second weekend
I don't remember.
of November. I left my phone over there. You made me put it up.
I did.
But yeah, no,
like
I'm excited about it.
That's pretty awesome.
I know.
Is it your first weekend?
It is, yeah.
Oh, nice.
I've hosted like open mics and like bar shows and outside of the clubs, but this is my first club weekend, so I'm very excited. I know. Let's go.
I don't know why.
I hope it's not like tonight.
Oh, was
fine.
tonight rough?
Well, I followed Spencer, and he did and there was a woman who heckled him, and he did a really good job still, but it was like there was some weirdness because of the woman. She was like kind of strange, but it was rough. It was a rough follow.
I missed the whole thing. I was working.
Man, yeah, you're like I was away, and then the Enzo was talking to Kevin, and I had to stay on stage for like 20 seconds.
Oh yeah.
After I was done, I was like, "That's all for me, guys. Thank you." And
Yeah,
then
he booked it out.
and then I was like, "Oh, no one's here to take me off stage. Hi, how's everyone going? You good? You drinking?" Like,
Okay, so you're either working for Tom Cotter, who's very funny, or
Yeah.
Dale Jones.
it's not Dale.
Not Dale. So
So
Tom.
probably Tom.
Yeah, it's Tom.
Nice.
That's the first weekend?
Yes.
Yeah. Don't think he would put me on Dale because he's like,
Yeah.
Dale's big, right? Dale's a special
I
engagement.
mean, both of them. Yeah, both of them are
Yeah.
very funny. So go see Tara.
Yeah.
Go see Tara, and there's a good chance Miranda will be working.
Yes.
So
There's a very good chance.
yeah. So
But yeah, come see
Probably.
me that weekend. It's gonna be fun.
yeah, that'll be a good time.
Yeah.
So for anybody who doesn't know or is watching for the first time, the whole idea behind the podcast is anytime somebody says something is the best, it's just their opinion. There's no way to prove it right or wrong. So I thought I'd sit down with some people and ask them some best questions.
Yeah.
And maybe we agree, maybe we don't. Usually makes it a little bit more fun if we don't sometimes. But yeah, let's see. So, for example, best road trip snacks.
Popcorn. Wait, was there options or?
Yeah. So, by the way, I have
popcorn?
this screen here. I've put some pictures up on screen. You do not have to pick something that is on the picture. It is just there to kind of like jar your memory.
I don't know
And
who's packing deviled eggs to a road trip.
you know what? You're the second person today to say that. A lot of people are like, if you bring deviled eggs,
I ain't going on that road trip.
oh yeah,
I ain't doing
it's
that.
diabolical.
Yeah.
You're gonna get left at the next gas
What,
station.
do you do a side of fish? Is that like
That's what I said. Yeah, microwaved fish.
Yeah.
You want to stink up the break room with
with
everybody?
some broccoli?
That's insanity. That's insanity.
Yeah, I don't.
I
that's
could never do that. Freeze-dried strawberries.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's my kind of pack right there.
I love frozen berries, but I'd have to have a cooler. I want them frozen.
so you're not like junk food people.
No.
No.
I love junk food, but I don't really
You
eat
love
it.
cookies.
I love cookies and ice cream.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a big junk food person.
I just made a new
My
joke
my
about
downfall
it.
is pasta and bread. Junk food is not.
Junk food's pasta and bread.
Junk food's not my kryptonite.
I'm not a huge sweets person. Like I don't do a lot of candy
I'm
and
not
stuff.
either.
I recently, because I was like, oh, I need to get healthier, so I started eating almonds. But then I realized I
They're
was
like
eating the
high-end.
like blueberry and chocolate covered almonds. I'm like, this is candy. I've just
Yeah.
tricked myself. I was like, it's healthy, and it's like you look at the sugar, and it's
man.
like, no,
Yeah.
just eat Skittles. Like
Yeah.
it's the same. It's the same, and you're like. "Ah,
Yeah, you should try freezing grapes. That's like my favorite snack. I love that.
So that is fire. Like red grapes frozen.
grape. Yes, please.
So on my peanut butter crackers, that's my go-to for traveling.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and I see them there, so that's.
Oh, really?
But they are like my go-to.
Peanut butter crackers.
I
Peanut
think
butter
that's-
crackers are amazing. Actually,
The cream cheese and chive.
Oh,
That's the classic
Pringles.
cream
Oh.
cheese and chive.
that's classy.
I don't know who's picking Vienna sausages though.
Oh yeah, that's another
That's
thing.
a Vienna sausage.
Vienna. I knew you were gonna do that.
I'm from a town called Vienna.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like the Billy Joel song. I was like, isn't that how he says it? No. If you open Vienna sausages in the car, it's just the same as deviled eggs.
Just get out.
Yeah.
It's like, just get out. Yeah, no.
Well, also, like, who's bought those in the last 50 years?
Literally.
I can't imagine. They're only available like in people's bunkers. I feel like.
I was about to say, yeah, that's tornado food.
Yeah.
That's like, okay,
That's hillbilly tornado food.
I bought some of these 3 years ago just in case we get hit with a week-long power outage.
Literally.
And they're still good, and they're still there.
Oh, it was so funny reading over the list that you sent me, though, because it was like, Miranda likes to be alone and spend time by herself and hike and stuff. And you're like, I like to go out and I like to be around people. And I was like,
Never be alone.
two completely opposites.
Yeah.
That's what we were laughing. She sent me hers. I was like, we are total opposites.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, how are you guys best friends?
And like she just had hers was so like simple.
I was like, beep,
she was
beep,
just
beep,
like
here you go.
outside hiking, meditating, and I'm just like shows and movies and like games and like materialistic things.
Anything to drown out the inside thoughts.
Sound, always noise.
Yeah.
Get it away.
Do you drive? Okay, so when you drive, do you have to have the radio on? Or
Yeah.
something? Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? You can ride in silence, I guess.
Sometimes I choose to. I'm like, I just feel overwhelmed. Pause, and because I'll be clicking through songs, and I'm like, none of these sound good. And I'm like, I don't want it.
See, I always drive in silence, and
No.
yeah, that's most people's
Silence
reaction.
overwhelms me.
Everyone calls me a psychopath because
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
just like, you can't.
You're raw
that's
dogging
insane.
your road trip.
Yeah, and I don't mind it
disgusting.
at all because like that's where bits come from.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have to sit in your own
No.
thoughts to get your best. Or I journal, and then stuff comes out in journaling, and I'm like, ah.
Man.
yeah.
What did I write?
That's so funny.
I feel like bits come to me more when I'm just talking to people. I don't think of them whenever I'm by myself because I have something constantly going.
Same. So premises come up to me like when we're hanging out with people and talking and whatever. That's when like
Yeah.
you're like, oh, that's funny,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And then when I ride in silence, I'm like, okay, how do I make it better? And you kind of like explore that thought, and then you can kind of like write and like, okay, what else would be funny about that? And I don't know.
Yeah. I have trouble like going over stuff whenever off stage. I have trouble like going over my set off stage because I like stumble around on it. When I'm on stage, I'm just forced to keep going. But when I like try to practice like by myself, I like don't do it. I can't I can't just keep like a steady stream of things coming out of my mouth.
You get easily distracted.
Yes.
Yeah.
If there's
that
no
happens.
one like in front of me to talk to, that will keep me in track.
I pictured like the fruit roll-ups just coming
Yeah.
out of your mouth.
I get that though because I do the same thing sometimes where it's like I'm trying to focus on something and my brain just keeps wandering.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I'm not entertained by this thought, nobody else is going to be entertained. So maybe there's nothing there, and then you just move on.
Well, I think I was talking to Andreas, and I feel like I told him like I think I wander a lot, like whenever through my stories. Well, I'm a bit of a wanderer, and I'll come back to it.
Yeah,
but I'll
we'll
wander
get there.
around for a bit.
Yeah, we'll get there. It'll come back. Don't worry.
Fine.
That's how sometimes my son tells stories, and he like kind of loses track, and he'll just like repeat things.
Yeah.
Like he'll tell stories like, then we were in the lunchroom and I usually have to tell people like, we'll get there, don't worry. And then he's like, and then my friend Billy, he did, and it's like, and then it goes on from there, and you're like, okay, yeah, all right, cool. I'm glad we found it again.
How old is he?
10.
Oh,
yeah.
My nephew is 12, and he's like that too. Yeah. That's a good age. He has to be doing something. And he has to be around people too. Yeah. The worst punishment he can have is if we're like, you need to go sit in your room. Yeah. He's like, what? Like that. But we tell him you have to sit in your room, but no music, because he'll instantly turn on music. Evil. Yeah. The other day he got in an argument with his sister, and they were just bickering about something, and she called him a name. So he walked into his room and slammed his door, and then 10 seconds later, we heard Heartbreak Hotel by Elvis playing full volume on his record player. That's amazing.
Yeah, which for a 10-year-old, I was like, okay, that's pretty cool.
That's a deep cut.
Yeah.
Did he have the record?
No,
or was it like Bluetooth?
That's what he wanted for his birthday. He wanted Beach Boys, Beatles, and Elvis records.
Wow.
Oh, I think it's a thing with kids now. Like my nephew loves Billy Joel. Like I think they're going like older with the music.
My daughter likes Billy Joel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason I knew that song, Vienna. Or Vienna, whatever.
I'm sure everyone it's just called Vienna, but I'm from Vienna.
That's funny because like where I live, there's a New Madrid, which everyone else would say New Madrid.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you're from down where close to
way
There's
down
yonder. There's a lot of
yonder.
places that are like Cairo.
Yeah.
Cairo and Cairo.
Not Cairo. Cairo.
Yeah.
Cairo. And there's so many other ones. I'm trying to remember. There's some that are,
There's El Dorado instead of El Dorado.
Yeah, that's another good one. Yeah.
There's a lot of mispronounced.
Yeah, and if you try to correct people, they're like, no. I don't think you. I don't think you know.
You don't get it around
here. Yeah, you just don't get it. Yeah. Best British TV shows.
Hey, that's too hard.
Yeah, I know it's too hard to pick, but there's got to be one that stands out. Are you more of like a Luther?
Man.
I'll go with Skins.
I never saw that one.
Yeah, I like the American version. I watched some of the British version.
I think I watched an episode of it, and it was like teenagers having sex, and I was like, I don't think I should be watching this.
I was a teenager. So
that makes sense. When you're 30, it's much different.
No, it's different.
Have you seen the Inbetweeners?
Oh, I love the Inbetweeners.
Well, Greg Davies is like my favorite person in the entire world, and he's the teacher on Inbetweeners. And I watched it because of him, because I love it. How do they let children watch that show? The last season has like full frontal male nudity.
I did not see that.
It's not full.
Maybe I don't quite love it as much as I did.
It's one of the kids, they're in high school, and it shows like a bit of like his like balls. And it's like a show they play on just normal TV there.
Yeah.
It's not rated R.
They just don't have they don't have ratings the way that we do. They don't have censorship the way that we do.
And what they can say. They can say.
My sister lives in Australia, and I went down to visit her, and one day we turned on the TV and they were doing a segment about breast cancer. And there was just a topless woman like, this is how you check for breasts, and like doing this. And it was on the 7 a.m. news segment or whatever. And I was just like, and my mom walked in the room and she was like, what are you watching? And I was like, it's the news. It's Channel 5. I don't know. It was just on.
That's insane. Yeah. I can't live in Australia. No, like I see Robin Hood. I see Merlin, Doctor Who.
Yeah. Inbetweeners is great.
IT Crowd's so funny.
I did watch, I don't know, do you consider, I used to watch Peaky Blinders, and I never finished it. And I don't know if I consider that a British show because it's
Everyone is
Netflix.
British. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like that it would
There's a difference between a BBC show
It's too polished.
and
British is more like
yeah, right?
gritty.
It's kind of gritty. Yeah, it is gritty.
Or it's like more like less polished. Like, I don't know.
Did you ever watch Top Gear?
Some.
I loved Top Gear so much. And I'm not a car guy. And but I loved it.
I like their segments. I've seen like clips of them just like driving around.
Oh, yeah.
But like I see clips, but I've never like watched the show fully.
I like watching that, and I like it when they put the celebrities in the like.
Yeah.
It's what do they call it? Star in a reasonably priced car, where they put like Tom Cruise in like a Nissan Altima and make him do a race around the track, which I feel like anyone from St. Louis would be like.
Well, this is my.
We're setting lap records, you know. It's just like this isn't realistic. There's not enough bumpers in the middle of the road. Can I avoid some more potholes? I don't know.
Literally.
Do you like Luther?
I've not seen Luther. That's been on my list for like a long time.
My parents love British TV.
Yeah,
they only watch British detective stuff.
Well, like Taskmaster, that's like all I watch. I just rewatch that over and over.
Is that the comedy one? That's the comedians, right?
It's the one with Greg Davies. He's like the head.
Okay.
Alex. It's just like a comedians when they make them do like dumb tasks.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. But I just watch it over and over.
I haven't seen too much of it. Bree's trying to get me to watch it.
Oh my God. It's literally every single season. And you just find new comedians that way. Because like they have like smaller British comedians too that they'll go on there, like have on there. It's really funny.
Do you like British comedians?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was just talking like because she was saying that like my humor is a little bit dry sometimes, which like I think I just have like punny jokes that people were just like grown at. And
she's the funniest person I know. So.
Well, there you go. And you work in a comedy club. That's saying a lot.
That is saying a lot.
That is saying a lot.
Are you sure that you want to give that compliment?
I spend all my time with you. I mean, it means something.
You have to be funny. I think.
You have to be funny.
Yeah.
So therefore, you are.
You should do, since you're doing a stage name, maybe you should do a stage accent as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Get
a
up there.
character. I'll just
hello. Hello, everyone.
Is it Mrs. Doubtfire? Just hello.
Hello. Yeah. You come out with cream on your face and everything.
Like, I've seen this before.
Are you doing a bit? Are you doing a character?
But there's several jokes that I have where there's like a big silence after it. And then there's like a laugh groan. And I really like those. Those have been my favorite recently.
Yeah. You like the misdirect kind of?
Yeah. Where they're just like, oh, that's so stupid, but like I'm going to have to give you a little laugh for it.
Yeah. I like that too. I don't know. I've just recently given up on a bit. It was something that actually happened. But my son doesn't know the difference between Muhammad Ali and Osama bin Laden. Oh. Yeah. And so he asked me one day, he was like, Dad, how did Muhammad Ali knock down the Twin Towers?
Oh, no.
And I was like, with a mean right hook, buddy. Same way he got friend. Yeah. And it usually some people are laugh and then some people are like, oh, they're like groan at it. And I'm like, I like it. I thought it was funny. And it was like a real story, so I thought it would work. And people just, they get weird about it.
There's certain things where people are like, don't say anything about it. Don't say anything about it.
Yeah, I can't possibly know what you're talking about. I'm sure there's no current events that people are getting in trouble for
Literally.
talking about. No.
Yeah, everything is fine in the world.
We're good. We're good.
Everything's rosy and beautiful.
Don't look over here.
Yeah. We're dumb. We can be dumb and happy.
Best Disney songs.
How on earth would you answer that? A thing like that?
I mean, I know it's
so hard.
There are Disney has so many good ones.
Yeah,
they do.
But I think that it would probably be within Beauty and the Beast or Aladdin.
Okay,
those are so good.
All right, so Whole New World is the only one I can think of.
Never Had a Friend Like Me.
That's a great one. Prince Ali, is that the same?
Yeah, Prince Ali. What about all of Tarzan though?
I loved Aladdin growing up.
Yeah,
I loved Aladdin. And my mom was like, of course he picks the princess with the least clothing on.
It was the only princess.
But I mean, like,
I know.
No, in that movie, she's the only princess. But she's talking about like of all the Disney princesses. She was like, don't you want... Look at Cinderella. Look at Snow White.
Yeah,
look
she's
at it. I was like,
appropriately dressed.
nah.
Cinderella.
nah. Yeah. She was like,
So she's like, oh, you picked the slutty one.
yeah. And then I, of course, discovered Little Mermaid. And she was like,
A little less.
she's like, we're going
But
backwards.
she doesn't have those legs, except in the middle part. I forgot the rest of the movie where she gets the legs.
Which, oh man, what if, I don't know. I never thought about it, but it's like, shouldn't that be a red flag that the prince fell in love with her when she couldn't speak? I was not sure if I would want to get married right away when I got my voice back. I'd be like, let's give it a week. See, because...
See if you can vibe with my personality.
I know that like my wife and I dated long distance for a very long time, and then we got married, and then right after we got married, we moved. Well, actually, even after we got married, we were separate for a year.
Oh gosh.
And then the following year, she moved in, and there was like growing pains because she's like, "You talk a lot," and I'm like, "What do you think about this? Or what do you think about?" Like and I ask hypothetical questions, and sometimes she just looks at me and she's like, I can't. No more questions today. I'm like, who would win in a fight? 100-pound beaver or a cat? Like what? And just like throwing things out there, and she's just staring at me like.
Yeah, that's how me and Miranda are. I talk so much, and she's just like, "That's a lot that you just said."
I get to where I zone out, and it's not that I'm like, okay, I'm done, I'm ignoring. It's like I literally my brain just is okay.
She can't take in any more of me.
You guys are like the perfect couple. Yeah, that works. Yeah.
No, literally the other day we were talking to this. I forgot who talking
Johnny
to.
Hollywood.
Oh yeah, and he said something, and then.
I was talking and you said something and he was like, oh, she didn't like what you said.
And she had like a faraway look in her eye, and I was like, no, she just wasn't listening. He thought that she was just like contemplating what I said and was going to disagree with me, and I was like, she doesn't even know that she's here right now.
I was
and Miranda was like, what? You're right, yeah.
I was like, I don't even know what you said.
I can't help but do that sometimes. There's some people where I don't know what it is, but they're talking, and I'll be listening, and then I'm like, we're not near the end. And my brain just kind of like, and next thing you know, I'm just like that. And they're like, what do you think? I'm like, yeah.
There's some like that at the clubs, but I can't say them.
Welcome to comedy.
Yeah.
Everybody that ever approaches me and they're like, oh, I've always wanted to try stand-up. I'm like, you should try it.
I said
just
to everyone too. Just
try it.
Always.
And they're like, I don't know. I'm not as funny as some of the professionals. And I'm like, yeah, no, you're not.
Oh my God.
No. But you're going to go to an open mic and you're going to be funnier than 90% of the people that are there. Because there's some people where you're just like, are you not hearing this?
Yeah. People have a misconception. Like, I was talking to this one guy, and he said, I told him I was a comedian, and he was like, oh, so you must be, like, really smart. And I'm like, how many comedians have you met?
Yeah.
Like, all the ones I know are so stupid.
Every time I hear a smart comedian, I'm like, you like the way you sound.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you wake up every day, and you're like, I have good thoughts. Everyone wants to hear me, whereas I know I'm an idiot. Yeah. So I'm like,
but I still want everyone to hear me.
I'm a big dumb silly boy. You're like, here, isn't this weird? Isn't this silly? That's my whole act. Is just me like,
yeah,
I'm an idiot. Guess what? I did this, and the people are like, nah, that's so stupid. Why would someone do that?
I'd rather be an idiot because like the expectations are so much lower.
Yeah, and then there's some people that are like, I am so smart. You should listen. And then they say things, and you're just like, okay, all right. Okay.
Yeah, no. Okay. Good.
Okay, bye. Have fun. Bye.
Yeah, those are like exhausting conversations. Like I do photography as well, and it's hard to talk to like photographers who are really like technical with all their aspects of photography because I just get really bored. And I have a degree in it, but I hate when people talk like technical photography.
Oh, so you're not into like apertures and depth of field?
I know about them, but when everyone's like, "Oh, just like a little f-stop, half f," I'm like, "Stop! Just say a little brighter."
How about we f-stop this conversation?
Because I feel like they say it just to be pretentious, so that someone can be like, "What's an f-stop?"
Yeah, I went to school to learn how to do like photography, camera angles, lighting, stuff like that.
You guys are like the same person.
Kind of, yeah. Is your mom's name Janet?
Oh my God, no.
So we find out. Wouldn't be the first time I found out about a
Janet Rustler?
secret sibling. Yeah, you know her. But I went to school to learn all that, and then I very quickly forgot it. And it's like if you gave me a camera and you were like, take a picture, I could like probably figure it out.
I forgot it at school while I was there. It didn't stick. Yeah. I hate like when people are just like, oh, I don't know. I knew this one photographer who did that. And I think he just did it to hear himself spit out numbers. Yeah. And someone could be like, wow, he knows his photographer.
I'm so smart.
I know this.
I can make the background of a picture so blurry. And you're like, ooh.
Yeah. I never want to see you again, but I'm impressed.
I can make the shutter so quick.
So fast. You won't even see it.
Yeah. I've got it set to lightning speed. And you're like, oh. Yeah.
The worst.
Best store-bought cookie.
Oh, cookies. Oh. I like, this might be a hot take, but the Sandy pecans.
Really?
Dipped in milk.
I've never heard anybody say that before, but
I'm not a big cookie person, though, so.
That's cool.
This is my alley, finally.
Yeah.
This is your area of expertise.
Yeah.
She's like, cookies.
I can't think of the name of them. The cookies. The ones you get on the airplane.
Biscoffs?
Oh.
Yes! Oh,
Really?
yes.
Oh, okay.
Or they make it in cookie butter. I'll literally eat a spoonful of it, maybe 3. Or
Those are good. Those airplane
yeah.
cookies are really good.
And then they have it where you can get chocolate, like there's chocolate underneath them, and it's like chocolate covered.
Yeah,
fire.
those are really good.
I've never had those. I mean, I've had the Biscoffs, but I've never had the like extra.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had Biscoff money. All right. Things are good at the St. Charles Funny Bone. All right.
I love cookies.
Do you know Gary Goldman, the comedian?
Oh, yes.
So he has that bit, like 12-minute bit, just about cookies.
Yeah.
And it's my favorite thing in the entire world. Yeah.
What is the one he talked about with Oreos where it was like
Hydrox or like
no, something like that? But he came out when he's like
off-brand.
when they released double stuff
Yeah.
Oreos.
Oh,
He's like, have they been reading my diary like that? I still say that line to this day. Yeah. I love that. And he's like Fig Newton. I mean, what a yeah.
Or he's like it's a Nilla wafer.
Yeah.
Not vanilla, Nilla.
Nilla. His I love that bit though. He's like, what a swing to base your entire company off of a fig. A fig. He's like, a fig could walk on stage right now and I'd be like, sir, what are you doing? He's like, I'm a fig. I'd be like, oh, I've never seen you outside of your Newton form like that. So funny.
I'm laughing just thinking about it.
I have to watch this.
It's like he's one of my favorite comedians.
You haven't seen it? No. Gary Goldman. Oh man, one of the best.
And that one is not on like available on anywhere. It's like not on Spotify. And it's hard to find.
It is.
And I like was want my mom to listen to it so bad, and I had to like hunt it down.
You had to.
It was so funny.
You almost have to buy his album.
Yeah.
To get that.
Which you should.
Yeah, which you 100% should. Yeah, yeah.
Like, oh my God, he's so funny.
Yeah. Oh, also, Bree, I'm so sorry. We might have to cut all of that because I'm sure it's copyrighted material. And we were just like, blah, 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 blah. No, I don't know.
That's okay.
Maybe. Yeah. I don't think it would be bad.
No. I think
we're fans.
It's a tribute. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. He would love that.
Which I wish that you could, in a way, I wish that you could do tribute bits of comedians you like. I think that would be a fun show to do. To have like a comedian be like, hey, this is my favorite bit. Let me try it in my style. And you give credit to the original person, obviously.
Yeah, because I would just do Mitch Hedberg jokes like all the time.
Yeah.
He's so like easy to go.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because Mitch Hedberg jokes is so easy to do. But I don't know. Like, I kind of wish you could do that. Every time I see a musician and they're like, this is our take on this, I'm like, boo.
Well, I actually saw Dimitri Martin. This was like several years ago. But he had a bit at the end of his show where you could yell out for him to do like old jokes. Like you, because he has like, because Dimitri, he has like short jokes, like little
Yeah.
small ones. So he had like a bit like where people would just like yell out old jokes that they liked that he did on previous.
cool.
Was it hard for him to tape that piece of paper back on the giant pad, or because he always does that bit and then rips
Yeah.
the sheet off? Yeah.
But yeah, no, he redid his bits. Like he did like his greatest highlights at the end of his show. It was
That's
really
pretty cool.
It was really fun.
That's pretty cool.
It was at the pageant. It was a really good show.
Yeah, I've heard of people doing that before, where they do like 45 minutes, and then they're like, okay, does anybody have a bit they like me to do?
Yeah.
And I'll try to do it again. Like, actually, I was working at the club one time, and Greg Warren did that. He did a whole hour, and they said, does anybody have any bits they'd like me to do? And they're
Yeah.
like, do Flute Man, do Fish Sandwich, do, whatever. And he would do it. And he's like, I'll be honest, I haven't done this in a very long time, so there might be some parts that I don't remember. But
That probably made it better though. Like just
yeah,
going through it.
yeah. I've heard of somebody before asking me like, how do you remember it going? Because I don't like. I remember the like bullet points. I don't really remember a lot of it.
Yeah, I
and
think
they like
at that
say
point,
it. He's like,
people are like probably know your jokes better than you do.
have you heard Gary Goldman's state abbreviations documentary?
Yes, God, he's so good at like.
He's
that
so
full,
good.
like,
Have you heard
story.
it? Oh, you
She's
have
never
to.
even heard of
No, I haven't.
Gary Goldman.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, and then he has that whole special about going through depression,
Yes.
the Great Depression.
Yes.
I'm a huge Gary Goldman fan.
Same. I love specials that like will dip into sadness.
Yeah.
Or, like dip into serious things and like can pop out. Like people that can do that are really impressive.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah.
If I feel like if I'm not getting, I get so panicky that if I'm not getting a laugh every 30 seconds,
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Same.
I'll just
Yeah.
throw something silly out to be like, are we still good?
I hate that.
Are we still good? Okay, all right. I'm
Like
so
laugh
sorry.
at me, please.
Yeah. Like,
I hate the silence.
just start dancing. Like,
Give me something, please.
please. I can't imagine. Like my buddy, he's done a TED Talk before, and I watched it.
dang.
I like watched it, and I was watching it, and I was like, "This is very interesting."
You could probably hear a pin drop.
I was like getting like really anxious because I'm like, "Oh, it's been a while since he got a laugh." You know what I mean? Because like a professional speaker, he went out, he made a quick little joke.
Yeah.
People were like, "Oh," and then they sat
Loosen
and
him up.
listened.
Yeah.
And he was talking, and I was like. Oh, buddy, come on, hit him with something. Come on, you're gonna lose him.
Perk him up.
And then you realize, like, oh no,
It's not a comedy show.
yeah, these are intelligent people. Like, they're okay with sitting and thinking for a while.
They don't have to be like,
Whereas the average comedy fan, you got to be like, and then, like just doing something
Yeah.
stupid. So they're like, ha, I like him. I can't.
This
It's
reminds me of like Idiocracy with just like the kicking in the balls. Like,
yeah.
like
Yeah, you got to keep them hooked.
it's smart people.
Yeah, I just get so nervous sometimes when people
Yeah.
talk. They can talk and talk and talk, and you're like, you haven't
Yeah.
got to laugh in a minute, man.
I
Hang
know
on.
people that can like stick in their story, like stick in stories that are like like a huge buildup, and then there's like the payoff at the end, but there's so much silence.
Oh yeah, I can't.
I gotta
I
put those
start to get
punchlines.
panicky, and like my
Yeah.
heart rate goes up, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
you guys still like me, right? Like, okay, like, it's like I'm talking to
Yeah.
my parents. I'm like, yeah, so
You
like,
love me, right?
you guys love me, right? Like, are you
That's
proud of me?
right, yeah.
Like, well, I'm trying. I don't know. I'm stupid. It's
I'll do,
okay.
I'll
Never
do
mind.
anything you ask me to. Just
Yeah,
let me know what I can do to help you.
I'm gonna go outside and play.
Just
You just get off stage. I'm gonna take my
I'm so
toys and
sorry.
go home.
You're right. I apologize.
Yeah, I apologize. I don't know where this is. Have you ever seen that though at an open mic where like a first timer or somebody new is trying to tell a story and they just bail halfway through because they
Yeah.
realize like, this is really long.
Yeah.
It's not working. You know what? Never mind, guys. All right, that's my time. Get
Yeah.
off.
Well,
Ugh.
and when you're new, like I feel like you write long things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because your stories are so long, and then you have to realize that like you have to cut it down.
Yeah. Well, it's
Yeah.
like, how do I remember when I first started coming up to the Funny Bone and being like, do I have 4 minutes? Can I be on stage for 4 minutes?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's such a long time, man. Oh, I did this bit last week and it was 30 seconds. Oh, oh no, what am I gonna do? You know, it's like,
Well, I also had the problem where like I would do like I would talk so fast, so if no one was laughing, I would finish something in 30 seconds. But if people were laughing, I could stretch it out to like 3 minutes. But if no one's laughing, I'm like rushing through it.
yeah.
And then it's over like so quick.
And then you're like, oh, that was it. I didn't even get to talk about this and this and this. And then the first time you get asked to do something like feature, we're like, hey, can you do like 25 to 30? And you're like, half an hour.
Yeah. Well, because you just say yes because you have to.
Yeah, you say yes because if you say no, you're never gonna get.
Yeah, they'll never ask again.
Yeah. So there's so many times I've told so many people that I'm like, say yes.
Always.
Even if you think you can't, say yes.
And then work to get there.
Because it's better to say yes and do poorly than to say no and never get a chance. Because you might figure it out. By the end of the weekend, after 6 shows, you're like, okay, I think I can do this.
And this is good because she's just started. Like you're like 2 months in now.
Yeah.
So this is good for her to hear too.
Yeah, that's true.
Record your sets and keep them just for you.
Yeah.
And in a year, go back and listen, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh.
We were just talking about this. I'm excited to see where I'm at in a year because just 2 months, like there's already a huge difference. And it's cool.
And she had like a killer set tonight, and then talking about how like in a year, watching that and seeing like how that's evolved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
My wife has been going through her phone deleting photos lately, and she found an old stand-up video of me.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, you want to watch it? And I was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Please, no.
I'd rather stick my hand in the garbage disposal. Like, please do not play this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's like, why? It's nostalgic. And I was like, no, it's not. It's bad.
It's literally torture.
It is absolutely horrendous. Yeah.
I want to kill myself. Like,
they need to play this at like CIA black sites to break terrorists because I would immediately be like, I'll tell you everything. I'll tell you what you want to know. Please.
That's how you would like release me, like my berserker like trigger. Just like play me my own voice back. And I'll be like, ah!
you're just ripping your hair out. Ah!
Yeah, that's.
Then you have me. I'm like, fucking listen to it.
I know.
You sound fine.
I do occasionally. I have people send me messages online, and they're like, "Hey, will you listen to my latest set? You know, and then give me critique." And I'm just like, I will, but I know that in a year from now, you're gonna think back that you did this and be like, I should have never done this. Why did I send it? You know what I mean? Because you're just going to get better. And it's like, no matter how good the video you send me, you're going to be like, oh.
And even if you think it's good now, like you'll see it in a year and be like, yeah, I've improved. Which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Like 2 years ago, I went down to Austin and we all signed up for Kill Tony.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, well, if I get on, I know I have a minute I can do. I'm so glad that didn't happen. Like, I'm so glad I didn't get picked because it's like, the amount that I've gotten better between 2 years ago and now, I'm like, can you imagine if that was the first thing the world saw was, I'm not about that.
And people go to that, like sign up for that show new. Like, they do, they
brand
go fresh.
New. Yeah, they're like, oh, I've been on stage 3 times before, and now I'm in Madison Square Garden. It's like, you're insane. Yeah. You're a crazy person.
Yeah, that's like no shame.
Yeah.
I aspire to have like, where I'm not that embarrassed because I just am embarrassed by everything.
I also embarrassed by everything. I just absolutely.
I don't know how I do stage stuff because I literally just like hate being looked at.
When I started, I used to wear my boots from the military and I would stare straight down at my feet because I was like, if I can do that, I can do this. And then I'd get a laugh and I'd like look up for a second and then look straight back down. Yeah. And be like, and then my kids said, and then people would be like, and I'm like, I can't. And I slowly got to the point where I was like, maybe like look at the crowd, you know, while I did it. And
well, I was talking to JC about this because lady JC, not man JC.
JC Tate, shout out JC Tate.
And we were talking about because I stand very still, and sometimes she does too. So we were talking about that. But like I wrote a joke where I literally have to move. I like made myself walk across stage.
That's a good idea. That's a good exercise.
Like be more actiony on
stage. Trying to work an act out into it. Yeah. I'm also very stationary on stage.
It's bad. Are we the same person?
I think
Probably.
you are.
Yeah,
Actually, it's weird. It's weird. everything you guys are saying. I'm
we're
no.
Really?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
I'm like, just go up there and do it. You got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also, I mean, you're really new to it, so it's
Yeah.
like it'll
But she
come.
also has so much confidence. She's like she's the confidence, the queen of confidence. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she'll like pass it out to other people. She's
Yeah.
like, here's how come some of my confidence.
Yeah.
I'm so unconfident that like I have
Obviously,
sometimes
same.
this weekend. Yeah, we are the same person. This weekend I got off stage and Sean O'Brien, the bartender at Funny Bone, was like, "Hey, you had a good set, man." And I was like,
Liar.
It was stupid, man. I don't know.
You lie. Why are you lying to me?
I lost it in the middle, and I don't know. There was one bit this lady didn't seem to like and stuff like that. And he goes, "No, you were getting like big pops." And I was like, I mean, that's nice of you to say, but like, really, I don't know. And like,
amazing.
I don't think there's a lady in a purple shirt, and I don't think that she liked me very much. And he's like, there was 300 people in that room, and that's what you're wearing. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like, I don't even think I'm going to sell merch after the
If
show.
every
I don't
person
know.
doesn't love me, then I was hated by every person in there.
Yeah,
If I'm not loved, I'm hated.
I always hate it when I don't know if you've ever had this before, but I was at St. Charles one time, and I was hosting, and I was standing next to the headliner and the feature act, and people came up to the headliner and they're like, "Oh my gosh, that was so much fun! I loved it. Thank you so much." And then they went to the feature and they were like, "You were great. We loved you." Blah, blah, blah. And then they looked at me and they go. And then I walked out the door and I was like, okay, all right. You know?
Just would have walked in there with a knife and been like, here,
Yeah.
just do it to my face.
I just had the mic cord and I'm like, yeah. So anyway, I think I'm gonna just. All right, well, bye. I'm checking out.
And that's a nightmare.
Yeah.
It's so bad. It's so bad. I did work the weekend one time with somebody, and they were hosting, and I was featuring. And somebody came up to them and go, "We saw you a couple months ago. You're getting better." And then walked away, and I like looked at them, and they were like, shut up, man. Just shut
Holy
up.
cow.
Shut up." And we're friends enough to where I was like, I just from now on, every time I'm like, "You're getting better, man. Man, keep
You're
it up.
getting better.
Keep it up. You're getting better." They're like, "I hate you."
Not there yet.
That's
Keep
such a
working
mean
on
thing
it.
to say. Just don't say anything.
Yeah,
If you're a
just
comedy
keep your
fan,
mouth
you go to a
shut.
show and you're like, "I'm going to give this person a compliment."
Because what you just
Don't.
said was the last time I saw you, you sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you suck slightly less.
Yes, exactly. And now you're not, I'm not saying you're good. I'm just saying that it's not,
not
as
as
bad as it used to be. Like,
That's
you know.
That is horrible.
that's what they're saying. That's
Yeah. That
interpretation.
just makes my stomach
Yeah.
turn.